Saturday night. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And for the Hornets, the forwards are Hayward and Washington. Terry Rozier is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Smart. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Rozier. Down low, and stolen by Tatum. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. Now, here's Brogdon. Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside to Brogdon. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brogdon's got the opening basket of the game for Boston.
You have to chase Brogdon off that three-point line. He's a very good shooter from this area.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Hayward passes to Washington. Here's Rozier. It's over Brogdon. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brogdon finds Brown. Rozier against Brogdon. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Brogdon so strong and so composed. Does an excellent job of playing through physical defense.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now, here's Rozier. They really needed more from him in that loss to Toronto. 6 to shoot. Washington passes the ball. Over Smart. And no good. Trying to use the glass. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brown kicks to Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hornets off to a slow start. Still without a basket in the game.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
Brogdon against Rozier. It's Brogdon on the wing. He has 5. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Washington finds Hayward. Williams with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. Williams passes the ball. Good on the bucket.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
Now, here's Rozier. After Jaylen Brown's miss, the shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
This is just one other thing Hayward can do. He's a sneaky 6'7"-ish, and He's got the length to score inside.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. Over Washington. Tatum's shot is off. Charlotte in the lead. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
That's good from Ball.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well at his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
And he makes both free throws. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Now, here's Brogdon. He has 5. Celtics passing it around. Tatum finds Brogdon. Now, Smart. Shot clock at 6. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Rozier against Brogdon. And the basket by Rozier.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Brogdon looking around. There's the pass to Tatum. Shoots over Washington. A nice shot by Tatum.
You know, right there, you see some of the old school mid-range game that Tatum has in his bag.
Outside, Ball. Passes it to Washington. Now, here's Rozier. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Smart wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now, here's Rozier. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Count that one.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. Ball against Smart. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. Stolen by Smart. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Celtics?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes. And one place you do not want to send Malcolm Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage not far off of that mark.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Williams. Cody Martin comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Dennis Smith in for Rozier. Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. Smith finds Oubre. Outside, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Smart.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And it's Brown missing. Hornets trail by 3. The drive by Ball. The putback. And there's Oubre putting it right back in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Count it.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. Smith on the wing. Oubre against Tatum. Oubre kicks to Martin. Ball from long range. Good on the triple. Ball's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And there's the call on Cody Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Gallinari, he's checked in for Tatum. Grant Williams comes in for Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 9. Pass to Williams. Gallinari outside. Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Over in the corner, Washington. Here's Oubre. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Outside for Martin. Brogdon against Smith. Here's Oubre. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Clark, the hallmark of Oubre Jr.'s game is instant production. How hard is that?
Well, I tell you, it's very difficult, but some guys are wired to be just that. Microwave scores off the bench, and he does it. I mean, it's not easy, but he's fearless, and he's got a lot of game, which lends itself to him excelling in that role.
That free throw, no good. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Celtics have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Horford against Oubre. Horford kicks to Williams. And the shot is long.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Martin, the pass to Washington. Yes, that goes in. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And here is Ball after Malcolm Brogdon hitting the 3. Smith on the wing. Oubre outside. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Oubre's got 5 points so far. Smith against Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Here's Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brogdon with it. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Horford.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Now, here is Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the pass to Washington. Now, here is Martin. He's guarded by Williams. Oubre against Horford. Oubre can't get it to go.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
And they take the lead. He's got 14.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Smith with it, and it's Horford picking him up to the inside. And finished off by Oubre.
Again, Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Boston's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Williams kicks to White. Pass to Horford. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. Luke's checked in for Charlotte. Bouknight comes in for Ball. Boston also with the sub. Muscala, he's checked in for Al Horford. Smith against Brogdon. He kicks to Muscala. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Boy, you've got to do better than that against Smith Jr. Be careful how you defend him inside.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Both free throws good from Smith. And here is Brogdon. He's got 14. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Out to White for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Bouknight. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Smith for 3. And no good that time. And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for Boston. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Right back after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
The Hornets trail on the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. They've got Robert Williams. Jason Tatum is out there with Brown. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Smart in at the small forward. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
He hits both from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Floats it up for Williams, and he lays in the alley-oop. And the Celtics lead by 1. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball, wants to get it to Tatum and does.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
Pass to Bouknight. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Williams passes to McKinley. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Hornets. Celtics leading by 3. Brown the pass to Williams. Back to Brown. 5 to shoot. Tatum on the wing. Takes the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Rozier the pass to Bouknight. And he comes up with the deuce.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Celtics have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Outside Tatum. Here's Brown, and that one good.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Now Rozier. Pass to Hayward. Over Smart. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Fires for 3. Oubre pulls it in. Williams dishes to Smart. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the Hornets call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Charlotte making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Horford's checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Tatum's shot is off. Hornets trail by 8. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Rozier. A shot, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game.
Brown inside the line. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's Rozier missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And Williams with the stuff.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Boston shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Oubre can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 10. Here's Brown, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Now the Hornets shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Rozier into the lane, and it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance. Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Now here's Smart. He's got 8. Outside, Horford. The feed to Williams. Misses the layup. Hornets trail by 8. Rozier with the ball. He's got 6 and taken away by Brown. Outside, Smart. To the wing right side. They grab their own miss. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Some changes for Charlotte. B.J. Washington comes in for Kelly Oubre, and Ball subbed in for Rozier. And the Hornets with possession here. It's a 10-point game. And here is Ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 15-6 run. Horford against Washington. The kick out to Brown. Outside, Smart. Just 5 on the clock. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Tatum down low. Defended by Hayward. They get it back. Tatum no good. Hornets trail by 8. Washington kicks to Hayward. And it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Washington. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Tatum against Washington. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Celtics leading by 8. Brown the pass to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Williams looking over the floor. He dishes it to Horford. Pocket 6. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Williams finds Washington. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Gallinari, he's checked in for Tatum. White comes in for Smart. And Brogdon subbed in for Al Horford. That free throw good from Washington.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Boston leading by 7. Outside, White. Here's Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown. Well, the Hornets shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. Outside, Ball. Kicks it to Hayward. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hayward. Over Gallinari. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Williams. Hayward's got 6.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Outside, White. On the wing, Brown. Over Hayward. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
That free throw good from Gallinari. And some changes here for the Hornets. Luke's checked in for Hayward. And it's Dennis Smith in for Martin. Mike Muscala is checked in for the Celtics.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
Now here's Williams. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Here's Muscala. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Hornets trail by 7. Smith the pass to Washington. There's the pass to Mikhailuk. Over Williams. Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Boy, he needs to break out of this funk as soon as possible, ASAP. Still scoreless here in the second quarter. Boy, his touch has completely gone AWOL here in the second quarter.
Smith against Brogdon. Good D by Brogdon.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Over Smith. Hits the close-range jumper. 16 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, you know, he's cooking now. Cooking with gas, as I like to say. And once he flips the switch, Brogdon stays in aggressive attack mode.
Here's Mikhailuk. There's Ball with the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's covered by Ball.
Brogdon's so good at drawing contact. You can't afford to get overly physical with him.
This is his first free throw of the game. Bouknight, he's checked in for Mikhailuk. Good on both. And here are the Hornets now. They trail by 11. Brogdon against Smith. Now the dish to Ball. Passes it to Williams. Here's Washington. Clock at 6. Over Muscala. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's White. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Gallinari in the corner. Boston, no good that time either. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's Ball penetrating, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Ball hits them both. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. On the wing, Williams. Now here's Bouknight. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Smith. Williams against Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. Williams passes to Bouknight. Williams with the block.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Muscala up top, all alone. Yep, that one goes. Muscala's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Well, a quick defender like White, who's aggressive and strong, man, that's a nightmare for you if you're on offense.
And that concludes the first half. Celtics out in front. They lead by 11. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Malcolm Brogdon was the man in the first. He had 18 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night for them. They're not wasting possession. They built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to be tough to beat, Ernie.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hornets trail by 11. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Rozier's out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Williams at the center. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Hayward can hit, and stolen by Hayward. Now Rozier. Pass the ball. Some solid defense from Brown.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Well, Hornets shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Ball against Smart. Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him. That shot is off.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Celtics leading by 11. Brogdon outside. Ball against Smart. Williams with the block. And he recovers it. Ball with it. 9 points in the game so far. And the pass to Rozier. Here is Hayward. He's covered by Brown. Hayward can hit.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Hornets trail by 11. And here is Ball. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts. Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Now, here's Washington. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Williams, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Brogdon against Rozier. Brogdon outside. Tatum on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Oubre's checked in for the Hornets. Cody Martin comes in for Ball. And the Hornets call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hornets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Now, here's Brown. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Oubre. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists now in this one.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Hornets trail by 11. Rozier the pass to Hayward. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
For Boston, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Left side, Brown. Over Hayward. That one off the back iron and out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Outside, Martin. Passes it to Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Hornets making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in. And it's Brown missing. Hornets trail by 11.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now, here's Rozier. 6 points for him. And that one drops. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Charlotte. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Now, here's Oubre after Malcolm Brogdon's miss.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
Boston leading by 7. Brogdon outside. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. Busted. No good that time either. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Rozier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Good job that time initiating the action by Rozier. He forced the defense into that foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Terry Rozier, that 2019 sign and trade changed his career.
You know, going from Boston to Charlotte, Scary Terry got an increased role with the Hornets, and sometimes that's all a player needs. He became a starter there, doubled his scoring average, and it was really a hand-in-glove fit for Rozier.
And both free throws good for Rozier.
And Terry Rozier is one competitive dude. He has a lot of fire in his game.
You can hear it when you listen to him in interviews, Greg. I mean, he'll tell you what his approach is. He says losing is not an option in terms of his mentality. He plays every game, every possession like it's do or die.
In the corner, it's Martin. Rozier, the pass to Oubre. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Oubre's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Tatum. They could use a bucket. That's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Some changes for Charlotte. Washington's checked in for Williams. Bouknight comes in for Mikhailuk. And Smith subbed in for Terry Rozier. Boston also with the sub. Grant Williams is checked in for Tatum. Now here is Smith. In the corner, it's Oubre for the tie. Unable to get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
In the corner, it's Martin. Back to Smith. The pass to Bouknight. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Washington finds Smith, and here is Bouknight. And he gets it back. Another shot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, I tell you, you look at Washington's motor and his effort, a lot to like about both. I mean, he uses his length and instincts to do a good job on the glass.
Now, here's Brown. Passes to Horford. Shoots over Oubre. A rebound by Washington. And it's the Hornets' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Smith. And it's sent back by White.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
Boston making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Mike Muscala is subbed in for Al Horford. Oubre can't get it to go.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Williams dishes to White. Up and in on the layup. White's got his second bucket of the night.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Now here is Martin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Washington against Gallinari. Washington kicks to Martin. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Martin. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got 5 points so far.
And I tell you what, if the defender is not on Smith before the pass, it's too late because he's always ready to fire, and he burns him.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brown. Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. Bouknight with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Oubre can't get it to go. Boston leading by 3. Here's Smart. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 11.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Smith outside. Pass to Bouknight. He kicks it to Ball. Pass to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key. And Boston with the rebound.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Drills it from outside.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
And here is Ball. Following the three-pointer by Derek White. Ball. Smith for 3. Gallinari with the rebound. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Williams against Oubre. Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Hornets.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Ball, the pass to Bouknight. Wants to get it to Oubre and does. The pass to Bouknight. Poked loose. To stop the run. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. They're leading by 8. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. On in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Williams at the center position.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And so it's Charlotte with it. A 12-point game. Hayward outside. Passes it to Washington. Outside, Ball. From outside, off the mark.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's Smart. Williams with the block. And they'll get another chance. The 3 from Tatum. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Washington passes to Rozier. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Brogdon the pass to Smart. Tatum on the wing. They get the rebound. Here's Williams, and then Williams slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Williams passes to Washington. Charlotte making a switch here. Mikhailuk is checked in. Celtics leading by 12. Brogdon kicks to Smart. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here is Hayward. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
I think it's always a good idea to let Hayward go to work in the pick and roll. I mean, his decisions and his timing and execution are usually right on.
On the wing, Brown. Outside, Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum looking around. 6 to shoot. Here's Brogdon. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And you know what? When you guess wrong in the pick and roll with Brogdon, he burns you. Nicely done.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Rozier. Here's Mikhailuk. Hayward kicks to Rozier. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists tonight.
Terry Rozier showing you excellent body control, converting inside there.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside, Smart. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Smart up top. Left side, Williams. Brown outside. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Celtics lead by 13.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Williams. Back to Hayward. Shoots over Brown, and it's blocked by Brown.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here is Rozier after Malcolm Brogdon hitting the 3. Pass to Mikhailuk. Stolen by Smart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Mikhailuk.
Well, they're doing really good work at the free throw line this half. I think that bodes well for their chances to close this game out.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Pass to Smart. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Brown wide open. He fires.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Hornets trail by 16. Ball, the pass to Williams. The pass to Rozier. Rebound, Boston. 13 feet away. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Tatum. 11 points for Jaylen Brown.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Rozier against Brogdon. Here's Hayward. Williams trying to break free. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Passes it to Brown. Doesn't go for him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
The first one falls.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And so Tatum nails them both. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now Rozier, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer.
Rozier doing a nice job working himself through contact to draw the foul.
That's good from Rozier.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. Both shots good from the stripe.
You know, Rozier is known as an energy guy, but he's also a talented scorer who has a real hunger to continue to improve.
Now here's Brogdon. Brown kicks to Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for two.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
And the second free throw, good. Hornets trail by 19. Now here's ball. Stolen by Smart. Pass to Horford. Pulls it from the elbow. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Love showing up for the team and just playing the game.
Pass to Hayward. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 5 on the clock. Back to Rozier. From past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rozier's got 19 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Celtics leading by 18. Now the pass to Horford. Ball against Smart. The fadeaway. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Out to the wing. Washington kicks to Williams. Back to Washington. He feeds it to Williams. And it's sent back by Horford. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. From deep three-point range, and it's Washington missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Back to Brown. At the top of the key, Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Now, here's Rozier. Feeds to Hayward. Tipped away. It's stolen by Brown. Smart on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Tatum with it. Picked up by Rozier. Back to Brogdon. Smart on the wing. Clock at 4. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. looking to end his cold spell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Hayward's really an outstanding athlete, a sneaky good athlete. He's creative at using his physical abilities to draw fouls inside.
And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league, to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
Now, here's Brogdon. Now, Smart shoots over Ball. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. It's deflected. Brogdon with it. Outside Tatum. Over Washington. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Hey, they've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy shots, you also don't want to give away points by fouling. It's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Malcolm Brogdon.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. Now here's Smart. Here's Brown. The second chance effort, and it's blocked.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for Boston.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Marcus Smart.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And there's the foul. It's on James Bouknight. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hornets checked in.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Smart. Five to shoot. Into the lane. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jalen. On a real roll right now. How much pride do you take in the win streak?
Let's just keep it going. Just keep playing basketball, keep having fun, keep smiling, and it's fun when you win.
That alternative's not very good, so you want to keep winning. Thanks again, man. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.